Police department. Oh, yeah. Hi. Come on. Hi, how's it going? Are you Patricia?
No, I'm her daughter, Carol.
Officers have just walked up to the home of 50-year-old Carol Ray and her mother, Patricia Ann Bennett. 2 months ago, Patricia mysteriously disappeared from this quiet Michigan home.
Is Patricia here?
She's not here right now. She's with her sister.
For all of that time, someone had taken on Patricia's identity, tricking her family, draining her bank accounts, evading officers.
My grandma just texted me again.
Okay.
Sending the cops to my house again. My grandma's not at the house.
I'm not concerned about any of that. I'm just concerned about where's my grandma at.
And as officers make their way inside Carol's garage, they will realize that Patricia's murderer has been hidden in plain sight all along.
You open that?
She fit in here.
She's in there.
She's in the house.
Oh. She's in there.
Yeah.
69-year-old Patricia Bennett lived in a messy home in Roseville, Michigan. The front lawn was filled with collapsed Christmas decorations, and her garage had barely enough room to fit a car in. It made sense, as Patricia was in need of frequent care. Living under the same roof was her daughter, Carol Ray, who watched over the house and looked after her own infant child. But things were not quite right here. Carol's son John informed the police on January 13, 2020, that he had not seen Patricia in a concerning amount of time. Though he had been receiving messages from his grandmother, he had not actually physically spoken to her or even heard her voice for months. The only time she ever allegedly spoke to him was via texts. But that only made him more concerned, as he believed the messages he was receiving were out of character. Worried for her safety, John requested a wellness check at Patricia's home to see if she was okay.
Oh, yeah. Hi. Come on. Hi, how's it going?
Everything
Good? Are you Patricia?
No, I'm her daughter, Carol.
Oh, you are? Is Patricia here?
No, she's not here right now. She's with her sister.
Who's her sister?
Carol.
Carol? Where does she stay?
She has her own house at mother's house. We've got pneumonia here, and my mom has COPD.
Okay.
And she didn't want to catch the pneumonia, so she's been staying over there till we're all.
Where's that at?
I don't know exactly. It's in.
Okay. So she's not here at all? Does she not drive? She just leaves her car here?
Yeah, she doesn't drive very much because she has dizzy spells.
Okay.
That's why I've been living with her for the past year, taking care of her.
I'm just asking because someone was worried they didn't know where she was at.
My son John.
Okay.
And him and her having a little bit of a tiff because he owes her quite a bit of money. And didn't come by to help snowplow or do anything like that. And he's been trying to call her for 24 hours now. And I gave her the message yesterday.
You don't have any concern about her, do you? No, she's fine. She's with your sister, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want to leave me your card or something? I can have her give you a call.
I mean, as long as you're saying she's fine and she's not here because you guys have pneumonia and she has COPD, I understand.
Yep.
Do you have your license with you or no? It's okay. Yeah, I can just grab your name. What's your name?
My name's Carol.
Okay. No, that's okay.
I have a 4-year-old that I'm putting to bed right now.
All right. Sounds good. I'm sorry to bother you. You have a good night, okay?
Thank you. Sorry.
Yep. That's okay. No, you're fine.
Carol is present at home, but Patricia is seemingly nowhere to be seen, with Carol explaining that she is sick and at her sister's. Beyond that, she seems to cast shade on John in the process, claiming that he is simply trying to get her to pay back a loan. This detail was never mentioned by John before, but it's not to say it might not be true. Not comforted by this first attempt at checking on the elderly woman, the next day John requests a second wellness check. Once again, upon their arrival, Carol greets the officers and has more to share with them. And if you love watching officers piece together mysteries exactly like this one, subscribe. That's literally all we do here.
Hi. Are you Carol?
Yes.
Is Patricia here?
No, she's not. She's getting her B12 shot or something like that with Dr. Positive.
You don't have to spell that by chance.
I can take a guess.
It's not written down anywhere in here?
Maybe on, no, she writes it down on this Dr. T on the old calendar.
This little girl.
This is my daughter, Allison, her granddaughter.
Hi.
Oh, okay.
Does she live here with you?
Yeah, we live together.
Your grandma?
Yeah.
Or your
my
mom?
mother.
Sorry.
Yeah, she's been staying at her sister's house for a couple of days because we just got diagnosed with pneumonia and got home from the hospital. I had diverticulitis that ruptured.
Okay.
So I was in there for about 8 days. And
so she's back here though, staying here primarily now? Or she's over at her sister's still?
I mean, all of her clothes and everything are here. She came by yesterday And she was here not last night, but night before last, and she was here yesterday until about 5 p.m. and picked up her medications.
Okay.
And a fresh change of clothes and stuff like that.
Okay. Does she have a phone?
And yeah, she has something.
Okay. I'll get that in a second. If you have the doctor's name, if not.
Well, there's a little bit of a financial money issue between my mother and my older son, John.
Okay.
And he borrows a lot of money from her and doesn't repay it. He's got a truck in the backyard she bought him, a car in the garage that she bought him that she took back because he didn't pay the insurance on it. So my mom is a very finicky woman, and I told her about it. And I said, John, I want you to call him before noon tomorrow, or he's going to call the police.
Right.
And she got pissy about that. Now, call him when I goddamn ready to call him. I got things to take care of.
Right.
Okay. My mom.
How old's your mom?
I said, she's 69 this year in August, okay?
So she drives
She's
and
not
everything?
that old.
She's Sammy when she's 19 going on 20.
Okay.
She drives. She doesn't drive at night too frequently, and she doesn't drive a lot because she's got orthostatic hypotension.
Okay.
So she gets kind of dizzy, so she's limited her driving.
Okay.
I drive her like grocery shopping and stuff like that.
How'd she get to the doctor today? She drive
And,
herself?
No, she's probably with my Aunt Carol.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Where's her room here?
And it's right back here.
Can we just look at it?
Yeah, if you want to see where her clothes are and everything. You want to show them where Grandma B? Oops, I'm sorry, baby. You want to show them where Grandma B's room is? Her room is the last one on the right. Allison's is the first one on the left here. We've been letting Natalie.
Is there a light?
Yep, we've been letting Natalie in this bedroom since Grandma B spent the night over at Auntie Carol so that she can have her stuff on. All my mom's stuff.
And all her clothes are in there?
All my mom's stuff is right there.
Okay.
And there's two. This is our bathroom that we announced and use most of the time. There's a second bathroom in here. And then, this is the bathroom my mom Grandma B's toilet she typically uses. Here's fresh clothes that she just washed.
Okay. All right. We're good.
So far, the story seems to be lining up with what she shared yesterday. Patricia apparently needs medical assistance, and John is supposedly still demanding money from her all the while. While they cannot fact-check the second detail, what they can do is call Wood's Cardiovascular Internal Medicine Associates to verify that she is safe. They have the exact location, so hopefully this should clear things up. Or, so it seemed at first for this cop, as he contacts the hospital staff.
Hi, this is Casey from Woods Cardiology. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Officer Pelt with the Roseville Police Department. I'm just calling because I believe you have a patient in your office by the name of Patricia Bennett. And she has some family members that are concerned about her and are trying to just make sure she's there, if that's possible.
Okay. Let me go ahead and make sure that we have the patient here, okay?
Okay. We're told that she was heading there, or that she's possibly there right now.
Nope. She's not here. They might have got the date mixed up. Her appointment is February the 13th. I know. Oh, it's the 14th today. Nope. Her next appointment is February the 13th, 2020. But I'm gonna go ahead and ask a couple of my colleagues just to make sure, like, did she come here or anything
or
like
is
that?
she planning on coming there?
Okay. Let me go ahead and place you on a brief hold, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi.
Nope. She's not supposed to be in today. Nobody's seen, like, she hasn't come in yet or anything like that. But we can for sure watch out and contact you.
This was not the answer the police were expecting. If Patricia is not at the hospital, as Carol claimed just minutes ago, where could she have gone? The police need to figure out who is telling the truth, if either of them are. While confronting Carol with this contradictory information may seem like a viable response, oversharing critical information could result in her refusing to cooperate, and that could make soldering the case needlessly difficult. So officers meet up with John outside a gas station and share the update with him. Still, he cannot shake off the feeling that something is not right here, and he claims to have evidence to prove it.
I just don't get why my grandma would make a Facebook post saying she's at home. You guys show up and she's not there.
And that was literally 2 minutes ago. As soon as you pulled away, she texted my dad that.
There may be other circumstances that we're not aware of, or the family's not aware of.
I'm hoping I just have a pissed off.
So what your expectation is that this woman here who's your mother, is hiding your grandmother from you?
Yeah.
For what reason?
For a month.
She's trying to take the money from her that you think is entitled to you?
No.
Okay, I don't know.
No.
Your grandmother, what?
Our grandma raised us.
Raised you, okay. Okay.
So, generally, yes, I'm really concerned.
Our mom's been in and out of her
where
life.
she's at.
Right, okay.
You know, our mom was never in our life.
Gotcha.
And I just don't want my grandma to be passed away and she's collecting, or hopefully she's just hiding her because she's sick.
Mm-hmm.
And my grandma doesn't want to know. I really have a pissed off grandma that I'm missing. Or a dead one.
Well, if she's dead, then, I mean, if she's got a body hiding somewhere or has done away with her, I mean, and then trying to collect Social Security or whatever she receives, I mean, it takes some effort.
Yeah,
I mean, once a person expires or dies, then they are turned over to county court.
Obituaries and everything.
They're turned over to the county coroner. At that time, they're identified, and then that person the notification goes out.
Obituaries and everything online.
Mm-hmm.
And the other day, my mom was at his house and ordered pizza, but the debit card said my grandma's receipt name.
Okay.
And my grandma doesn't get my mom. My mom's drained my grandma's bank account numerous times.
How long ago was that? That you did that? A few days ago, she draining the account?
No.
Oh, okay.
The pizza order.
I see.
Like
Okay.
a year or two ago.
Yeah. My grandma has fraudulent
Police
charges
reports on her.
Yeah, police reports on
When was it? When done?
A couple of years ago.
A couple years ago?
Back.
Okay. And what happened to those charges?
I think my grandma decided to not pursue them
Okay.
fully. They had lock her up because that's her daughter. But
My grandma just texted me, I guess.
Okay.
And there were cops in my house again. My grandma's not at the house.
Well, she may be able to communicate to your mother, though. She may be able to communicate to your mother, because we did speak to your mother at the house. And she's saying, don't send us to that house any longer.
Yeah.
So that may be her wishes. Your grandmother's wishes may be they don't want us knocking on the door.
We'll see if she's at the
well,
doctor.
our grandma would have called us either way.
Maybe she doesn't want to talk to you.
Like that.
Maybe she doesn't want to talk to you. That's your question to you that you have to answer. I don't know you, grandmother. I don't know your family situation.
There's no reason my grandma would not want to talk to me.
Okay.
My grandma would call me even when she was bad at the moment. She would call me just to tell me she was bad at it.
Like if she's not at the doctor's office, then it all makes sense. Something's wrong.
It is clear that John is very concerned for his grandmother. Not once has he mentioned anything about borrowing money from her. It seems he is far more concerned about her safety. John mentions that Carol has an alleged criminal history of stealing money from Patricia, who supposedly ended up dropping the charges as she did not want to have her own daughter get in trouble. However, these claims are yet to be proven at this moment in time. Law enforcement believes that their best bet is to take John to the police station and question him further about these suspicious texts that he has been receiving.
So when did you physically last see your grandmother eye to eye?
Probably after Halloween, beginning of November, before I went to North Carolina.
So like Halloween. So we got Labor Day. I mean, easy way.
October,
Like
November.
Labor Day, Halloween, Thanksgiving.
Labor Day, I was in North Carolina, so I came back from North Carolina Thanksgiving. So didn't see her. Went there on Christmas, didn't see her. Because right after Thanksgiving, I got shipped right back to Fort Bragg, and then I came back.
So you last saw your grandma. So you saw your grandma between Halloween and Thanksgiving.
End of October, after Halloween, and probably the first week or so of November.
So you didn't see her on Thanksgiving. Did you talk to her?
Not on Thanksgiving, no.
Did you talk to her during that time?
I haven't physically heard her voice. So last time I can check my phone and tell you last time I got a text message from her, but I haven't heard her voice in my head between that time frame. I've been calling her and asking her to call me. I need to hear your voice, or have my mom have you call me. I need to hear your voice, or I'm going to do a welfare check. I threatened that a couple weeks ago.
All right.
Yesterday I just cracked and finally called it in.
So the last time you physically saw her and talked to her was between Thanksgiving and Halloween.
Correct.
And you have not, and now you haven't had any voice contact with her since Thanksgiving.
Somebody's been texting me off her phone or off her Facebook, but I know it's not her just because of the words they use. It's not how my grandma talks.
So you're getting contact through text messages and social media, through Facebook Messenger. And what'd you say about the messages?
She was using words like yup and other stuff like that, but my grandma don't talk like that. My mom says yup in text messages and along those lines. She was saying it to my brother. last night using Yep and stuff. And I know my mom went to my brother's house the other week and ordered pizza, but when they got the receipt had my grandmother's card on it.
Thankfully, John's dad was wise enough to take screenshots of the strange messages that Patricia has allegedly sent. Could it really be that someone has been impersonating her? And if so, for how long? During the ongoing investigation, the police decide to reach out to another person that John has been in contact with, Carol's ex-husband, TJ. Despite not officially divorcing, the pair had split up. In recent times, however, they have attempted to rebuild their relationship. But rebuilding bridges with Carol is not going to be enough to stop TJ from sharing some concerning personal details about Carol, alongside even more invaluable information about the strange messages he had been receiving from Patricia's phone as well.
I did receive one text message the other day stating that she was sorry for holding up Carol, because we were supposed to hang out because Carol and my daughter were supposed to hang out because it was my birthday this weekend on the 11th. Well, couldn't get a hold of me on Friday, or we didn't hang out, blah, blah. So I'm like, Saturday. And so Saturday was my birthday. Sunday, which would be the 12th. So she's like, all right, we'll hang out Sunday, I promise, blah, blah. Getting around 6 o'clock, I started texting her. I'm like, what's going on? You know, it's my birthday. We're supposed to be celebrating it and blah, blah, blah. So this is me texting Carol.
Carol and Allison are supposed to be celebrating on Sunday your birthday.
Right. Like, and then I get a text message from Carol's mom, but it doesn't read like Carol's mom, but it says, sorry, I'm holding her up, signing over the cars and giving her title to house and insurance stuff so she get that stuff fined Monday. It gets kind of... And when Carol types, a lot of times it comes up kind of misspelled. It's because she don't wear her glasses and stuff like that. For the most part. But Carol's been living at her mom's, like I said, year and a half. I would say at least a year and a half. At least. One thing I do know, and I mean, in this type of situation, I would hope it's more true than it is the other, is I've known Carol since I've been 20, and she's been a crime. I mean, like bold face, like you can show her, like, here's a picture of you, and I have. Here's a picture of you doing this, and that. It's not me. I mean, so she's always been a chronic liar. So like I said, hopefully this is just, especially when she's off her meds. Because she does take lots of medicine. At one time she was taking lithium for probably a good longer than I think even we were together. I mean, I'm sure you can get her list of medicines that she was taking, she's been off lithium, but I guess she lost her therapist, so she has not had medicine for the last couple months. And when that happens, things get kind of wonky with her.
All right.
I'm not saying that is what any of this is. I'm just letting you know what I know.
Much like John, TJ has not seen Patricia in months. Considering that she had been flaking out on meeting up more than once, he believes something is not adding up here. With these alarming discoveries in mind, the police are incredibly suspicious. After all, if Patricia has not been seen for months but is still messaging her family, where could she be right now? It seems the only person who may know is Carol, but she has been caught lying at least once by this point. Yet again, the police make their way to Patricia's home to speak with Carol directly. This time, however, they are not leaving until they get a concrete explanation.
Hello.
Oh, hi again.
Hi.
Is she here now?
No, she's up at the Liver Cancer Institute getting her B12 shot. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be gripey with you, but
No,
Where's she at?
we're just getting conflicting information. That's why. So we just have to confirm.
She has 2 doctors. Step in because it's
Thank you.
there.
Yes.
The doctor's office that you told us she went to, she's not there.
With cardiovascular is where she goes. Dr. Tapazzi is who treats her lymphocytic white blood cell cancer. She goes to the Weber Cancer Institute, the one up here at St. John McComb Hospital now. It used to be McComb Hospital. On the back side of it, there's a place called the Weber Cancer Institute. Okay. That's where she gets her monthly B12 shots. That's where she does some of her checkups for the cancer that starts with an S. Not the white blood cell cancer.
You said she was at Woods Cardiovascular.
And how did she get there?
Her sister drives her, or I drive her.
You didn't drive her today, so today.
And sometimes her neighbor across the street.
How did she get there today, though?
I believe her sister.
Her sister.
Yes.
The sister that lives in Warren?
Yes.
Okay. But you don't have your sister's number.
I don't talk with my Aunt Carol or my Uncle
All right.
David.
And I think that might be some of the issues that we're dealing with here is that family members are not talking to each other. They say they talk to each other, but they don't. So people are.
Kind of.
That's okay. That's certainly acceptable. Families function. No, we're not saying that. Families function in different manners, and that's all acceptable. We're just trying to make sure everybody's okay.
She stayed over there.
When the officer came here, she did not speak directly to her.
No, she spoke to me.
Okay.
Because she was at my aunt. She was here right before last.
Is that your phone?
She was here. Yes, that's the one I just gave you. My mom's number off of.
Listen, we just want to know where this lady is.
I understand, but you guys are upsetting my daughter and you're upsetting me.
She doesn't look upset.
Okay? Because you don't hear what she says when she leaves. I just went through a really bad domestic violence divorce situation. He had CPS up my past 2
We're not
this
here,
year.
but that's not what we're here for. We're here to find out if your mom's okay. We got a bunch of people who are concerned about her, and no one seems to know where she
my
is.
son's father, my son, and his brother, which he's got his brother on high alert now, which his brother's wife was just here yesterday morning while my mom was laying on the couch to pick up $200 to do her tabs for the car, for my son's car.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
I mean, I can show you a picture of my daughter and my mom.
She's
sitting on the
sending
couch.
messages telling everyone she's here.
She's currently here.
No, she's coming back here because she just called.
She just called. Why don't you call her right now? While we're here.
Yeah. And she's on her way, then shortly we'll be able to resolve this. Why can't your mother directly speak to John? Not through a message, not through text.
She can.
FaceTime.
I don't have nothing to do with her and John, though.
Well, that's why we're here.
I'm getting stuck in the middle of it.
Yes, and so are we.
So are we, and we have to we have
trying
to
to get
see her. You want to just try to call her again? What's the doctor's office she's at?
With the Weber Cancer Center is behind Macomb Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And she
It's on
has
the
to have an
backside.
appointment for that, right?
No, ma'am.
She doesn't have
To walk in?
It's a walk-in for a B12 shot once a month. For now.
The critical moment is that we do need to speak to her. That's it.
That's
Regardless as far as where she could have been, may have been, was last
where
night.
she's been, the fact that she doesn't want to talk to some people or do what she does, that doesn't matter. We just need to know that she's okay.
Okay,
And when we check around and, you say she's had a die and we check and she's not there, it just raises more concern, right?
I mean, like I said, she has a couple different doctors. I can always.
That's fine. I understand. We just need to see her so that we can see her. We will be out of here, and you won't have to talk to us again. That way, nobody has to be upset about our presence.
I'm not upset about your presence. I'm just upset about the aggravation of my son.
The cops are getting increasingly impatient with Carol here. Despite their attempts to rationalize and politely remind her about their goal, she is not giving them the information they so desperately need. Since Carol is not giving any straight answers here, the officers call in additional detectives to speak to her directly and to put a little bit of pressure on her. Will pointing out the contradictions in her story be enough to make her crack?
We just got off the phone with the other Carol, who says she hasn't seen your mom since 2015.
They can't be true.
Why would she lie to us?
Why is she lying to me?
Yeah, why would that be a benefit for her to make a lie to the police officer that she knows nothing of and then make that statement?
I don't know.
Your statement is that, hold on. Your statement is your mother was not here last night. She was over there. The woman that she's with, you state, hasn't seen her for 5 years. So where is she?
It can't be 5 years. My grandmother.
2015 to 2020 is 5 years.
My grandmother has not been dead that long.
Well, still, it's been years.
I don't know.
Regardless if it's 4, 3, 5, it's been years.
Okay, well then
That's why we have concerns.
Why my mother would be telling me she's with her sister then? Why is she going to lie to me
Well,
about
didn't
her?
you say she picks her up?
How did she get there? You said she picked her up.
Yeah. I didn't see my girl. She picked her up in an SUV. you talk? I mean, she was here when my daughter-in-law came by and picked up the money. Have you talked to her?
Why can't we talk to you and tell us where she's at? Because this is where she lives.
Because that's where my mom told me she was going.
And you stated she was going with someone who has not seen her for 5 years.
Because that's who she told me she was going to.
And why would she tell you that?
I'm not sure.
Carol, you see how this is becoming a problem for us, right?
It's a real
I
problem.
understand how it's becoming a problem.
And no
for
one
you.
can get a hold of her. I've called her.
I went to
She wasn't at the
for
doctor that you said
law
she was at, and now she's at a different doctor all of a sudden.
And now
So
the
if I
sister
call
that she
them-
was staying with says she's never been there either.
Okay. Well, that's a problem for me because that's where she's been telling me she's been going.
But you said she left with her sister. You didn't physically see the sister. You were here when she walked out the door?
Yes.
Does your mom get retirement checks or disability checks or any checks like that?
Not through the man, she doesn't. No.
Well, how does she receive
How does
income?
she get her compensation then? Just go straight into an account? Or?
I don't know about my mom's finances. I'm not sure.
So you do not have access to her bank account?
No, sir.
You do not have access to her debit card? And you do not have access to her credit cards?
No, I do not. I had her for a while.
Now, how long is a while?
I mean, I don't know anything about her bank information.
How long is a while?
5-6 years since the first bout with cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Do you take her grocery shopping or anything
Yes, I
like
do.
that? When's the last time you guys went shopping together?
Within the past 7 days.
Carol claims she has not had access to Patricia's finances in years. However, this contradicts what John told police earlier, that she has been caught stealing money from her in the past. During the back-and-forth exchange, Carol attempts to divert the conversation with irrelevant information, but these detectives are not so easily distracted and proceed to double down with their pointed questions.
So I was going through this phone, and like I said, you are free to not talk to us. It's your house, okay? You understand that? I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in her phone, okay? And I see under Messenger that today she's answering texts from John and from Nick. Hey, call me, I want to hear your voice.
That's what John texts me. Is that he
Okay,
wants
hold on.
her.
It says, call me, I'm not stopping till I hear your voice. I called you, doctor's office, and you don't have a doctor's appointment. Then there's a reply from her.
Mm-hmm.
That was me yesterday when I was at the house. I don't need an appointment for my shot. And then he said, I want to hear your voice. Yep, hold on, I'm next to get my shot. Now, the phone was here the entire time, and it never left with her yesterday. You said she doesn't use a computer. She doesn't have a computer.
Correct.
So that would only mean that you're the one that's texting these to John off of her phone. Now, this phone isn't locked.
Absolutely not, because I don't.
Carol, stop now.
That's not texting.
This is
That's-
instant messenger.
That's Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, exactly. So your mother, who doesn't have her phone, is still texting people, John, because he doesn't believe it's her text.
Tablets. That she plays
No, I
her
asked you
games
that.
on.
Listen,
You asked me if I knew. My mom, I don't go through my mom's purse.
she didn't pack a bag.
Ever. I don't touch my mom's purse.
Okay,
Her tablets are not plugged in right here. This is where she sleeps. The pillows were over
John.
there earlier.
John told me he never called. She never said any of this. This is not her. He said he knows this is not the way she talks. That's why he wanted her to call, and she's never called him.
She did call him when I was here the other day, and his phone was shut off. He didn't get it turned back on until like 1:30 or so. And that was the first time that he told me if he doesn't hear her voice, he was going to call the police.
Your mother is somewhere, and she's either hurt or she's dead.
So then
me help you find her. I don't
Please,
have a problem with it.
because you're the one typing these things in the phone. You're the one that knows who your mother is.
I'm not
Your daughter's not here anymore. If you want to see your daughter again, you need to help us now. Because the further this...
threatening.
I'm not threatening you. Listen, I'm giving you realistic information. Because the further that this goes, the more it looks like you're trying to cover up something. If you're able to help us from the start, then it looks like you're not covering up anything and we can find your mother. But the longer this goes, the worse it looks in your part.
I signed the paper. Now I am concerned because I know she's not with my Aunt Carol, who she's told me she's been meeting up with frequently or lately.
You told that to John every time he came to the house. John, stop. Listen, I have another lie. Terry came to the house on Christmas. You told me this to pick up Allison. He didn't see your mother, who you said they would have saw each other. I wrote it in my book. He never saw her. That means she wasn't here on Christmas. John was here. Nick was here. They haven't seen your mother.
I know they didn't see my mom.
They want to know where she is. They've been wondering since Christmas, before Christmas.
And that's fine. I don't.
She's missed phone calls since, gosh, over the last month. Carol, your mom didn't write these texts.
She has.
Your mom, you wrote these texts.
I did not.
Who else would write these texts? I know Allison didn't write these texts.
I was sitting here talking to your office.
This is your writing from your son. Knows that the way you write. Get straight. Where is your mother? Where is your mother's body right now?
Look at my
Where is she?
My messages. I signed the permission slip for you guys to look through everything
So she's
in
here.
the
She's
house.
somewhere here.
Okay. No.
Carol.
I mean, he's yelling
those
at
texts
me.
didn't come while I was here. Those texts came while I was talking to your kids. That's what brought me back here.
Okay.
So
what
that only
am I
means
supposed to do?
that you could have wrote the texts. That's all that means.
You need to get an IT tech person out here then, because I didn't write those text messages.
The phone's unlocked. You just got to go on it.
Yeah, it's so
After you stuffed it in the couch when you're done with it.
Text John back. Ask him how his grandma typically messages him.
I did. He's right out there. I talked to him. That's why he said that. That's why he wanted to hear her voice. That's why he specifically said, call me and I won't stop until you call me.
Whether it's Facebook Messenger or whether it's a text message. Because she sits and plays on her tablet nonstop and she talks to me through Messenger. She doesn't text me regularly with the actual text message. It's Facebook Messenger.
That's what I'm on. That's what I'm talking about.
And that's what she's always on her
And that's what you texted her from. Or texted him from using her account. My sergeant said that these texts came in. That's why he came back.
While I was talking to him, they came in. That's why I came back. And while I was standing there at the gas station talking to him, he told me my grandma does not talk like this.
Like what?
And then I came back here, and you told me you just got off the phone with your mom and she was going to be back. She was on her way back from the doctor. And that was now
she said she
2.5 to 3 hours
coming
ago.
home after it. Yes. She said she was coming home today.
You
because
talked
of
to her
all this
today?
crap. That's
So
what I've
you're
been led to
claiming that
believe.
you talked to her today, Carol.
Your lies are so twisted. It's just so bad.
We just need to get to we just want to know where she's at, whether
Let me
we're
have
looking for a body or
Let
we're
me
looking
have
for...
the cars and the trunks and stuff and everything.
But I think you could probably help us a little more than that. Maybe
We just
tell
want
us
to
where
find
she's
her.
at.
Carol is getting defensive, but she is still refusing to outright say where Patricia is right now. This is frustrating, as the police have no clear idea where to go or who to speak to next. All is not lost, though. While Carol has been speaking with this detective, numerous investigators outside of the home proceed to search the garage and the containers inside. Considering the amount of containers inside, it seems like it would take them hours to look through everything there. But after only a few minutes, they make a critical discovery.
Is he a PT Cruiser by any chance? Yeah. Give a sign of consent for his car, or... Oh, this is a PT Cruiser here. You open that.
Should fit in here.
I mean...
Ooh, buddy.
Oh, all right. Bloody towels. There's shit in here. It's She's in there.
She's in the house.
Oh, he's in there.
Open it up. Let's see.
Hold on, I don't know. Hold on. Well, hold on.
Don't.
I don't know. I'm not just. Nah. Oh, he's looking. He's looking at. Nah, nothing. I think I opened up that grave bin and it's full of bloody towels and shit. It stinks like a dead body.
Are you kidding me?
Swear to God.
You gotta get the search warrant.
Huh? For what?
If it's in there, Bodecker wants us.
For what?
If they're
We're searching for the body.
Yes, if there's
a bloody pillow in here.
Ready? Yeah, there's a body in there.
Yep.
Where?
You see the legs in the far corner.
Okay.
Inside the box is a putrid sight, a body wrapped in bloody towels. The smell is so intense that the officers have to step out of the garage to get some fresh air. An autopsy report would go on to confirm that the victim inside is indeed Patricia. It was determined that she had been shot in the head and hidden away for upwards of 2 months, which aligns with John and TJ's claims that they had not seen her since the previous year. Following this discovery, the authorities placed Carol under arrest.
Carol, go ahead and stand up for me. Turn around, put your hands behind your back, okay? He's gonna set a cuss.
There's going to be two.
I don't know why we're going, but I suggest you think about what you need to tell us, okay?
Clear now, we can head that way. Dispatch copies.
Ethan, you going to update it?
Yep.
Alright.
All right, go ahead, sit back there.
Just like, oh.
Back there.
A further investigation revealed that Carol had taken $20,000 in finances from her mother's account to her own in multiple account transfers. In July of 2022, Carol Ray was sentenced to 20 years in prison for the murder of Patricia Bennett. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to subscribe to our channel. 80% of everyone watching isn't, and your support would help us more than you realize. It's free, and it keeps this channel alive. You can also check out one of the craziest cases I've ever covered right here, or one of my newest uploads right here.